winter swag tag. Yeah, because I totally use the word swag all the time. I actually wasn't even tagged. I'm just, I'm just going with the flow. The flow. I don't even know. Just gonna get this out of the way. Sorry the video isn't that great. My lighting sucks, even though all the lights are on and I'm by a fucking window. So, anyway. Alright, so the first question is, describe winter in one word. Honestly, I'd have to say extravagant or amazing. Because, winter is just, it's amazing, okay? I mean, I don't care if that sounds, all cliche or anything. But it is, because, I freaking love the winter time. It gets cold, and then there's Christmas. And I love the weather. I love the fact that there's Christmas in there. I love all the music that's played around Christmas time. So that's a whole Christmas thing, I could go on about that forever. But, it's just, the feel of winter is just, ugh, it's just, everything about winter is just so cool, it's amazing. So that would be my word there. The next question is, are you a fan of the freezing cold? I'm in Florida, so, the lowest it's ever been is 40. So, if that counts as freezing, yeah. I actually like it when I'm just going to go with really cold, because I've never experienced, wearing a parka and some snowshoes, and, I don't know what this is, but, that's something I've never experienced. But I honestly like it when it gets really cold. I hate being, when I can't warm myself up, that's another story. I actually, when I lived with my grandma, she didn't have a freaking heater at all. And my head was on the outside wall of the house. And I would actually, shiver to go to sleep. I hated that so much. But if I can wear, if I'm, just outside and stuff, I like it. Not so much for the wind, because, it just messes my hair up. It just messes my hair up. So, but I would say I am a fan of the really cold, the freezing cold, where you can't really warm yourself up. I don't think I would be, but I like the cold more than other people do. People at my school, it gets, it'll be 65 degrees, and they pull out, Uggs and big jackets, and it's just, no. Go home. The third question is, does it snow where you live? Obviously, because I live in Florida, it does not snow. It doesn't even get cold enough to snow, and if it does snow, it'll be in the air, and you don't even see it. It won't make it to the ground, it'll melt by then. Which I've never understood. I guess the sun melts it because it's not cold enough to melt snow, but I don't know. Closest I've been to is when the dew freezes on the ground. I'm like, I thought it snowed one morning. I was like, oh my god, Molly! And it's sad because I was 13 or 14. I think I was 14 when it happened. I was like, it snowed! But it was just frost, the dew. And then it froze on the grass, and it looked like snow, so, The closest I was to snow was when I was little, they said they brought snow, but they compacted the snow so much, it was a giant block of ice. And they had a little thing where you throw snowballs at the targets and stuff, but honestly, it was just a block of ice. I was scraping it with my nails trying to snowball. It was the size of a quarter, a ping pong ball was huge to actually get out of that. That was horrible. If you stand, you'd actually slip around. It wasn't actual snow. I was so mad. I was all excited to see snow when it's a giant freaking black block of ice. No. Take it back. You can have your snow. Have your giant freaking ice cube, whatever. The fourth question is, what's your favorite winter/snow activity? Now, if it snowed, I think building snowmen or making an igloo would be pretty fun. But, I can't really say something's my favorite activity when I've never done it. But my favorite winter activity would have to be gonna go with like this because it's in the winter. Would be like decorating because I don't really. It's not I go out and play anymore. Well, I mean I do, but it's not like my brother and sister. But like it's Christmas, you know, it's winter. Like decorating anything and everything possible. Like I love that. That's my favorite activity. So I mean I don't know anything else that's like winter related that I don't do all year long. Besides that, so yeah. Okay, the next question is, do you like snowball fights? Never had one. I think I would. I think it would be like a paintball fight, which I've never done either. But it's like one of the things I would like hitting other people. But I mean, like I didn't think snowballs would hurt because they just seem soft. But then they're also, you know, they're chunks of ice too if you think about it. So I mean, it might hurt. So I don't think I like getting hit. It depends. Like if they hit me in the face, like oh man, I'd be like, oh, I'm done. But you know, I'm not gonna elaborate because I've never had a snowball fight. So I'll even know. Do I like them? I don't know. The next question is, you're snowed in for 2 days. So what do you do to pass the time? Ooh, snowed in Florida? Ooh, okay. Um, does your internet work when you're snowed in? Cause like I just know like being like locked inside because of like hurricanes and stuff. Cause you know Florida, and like you don't have the TV or the computer. But I mean, if you have the computer and TV, I'd be sitting there. I'd be laying in bed watching TV. You know, cuddle up in a blanket or a snuggie, and I'd have like a bunch of winter clothes on because you know it'd be cold because you're snowed in, so it's snowing. And I'd like play on the computer and stuff. But if it's not, I'm just gonna go with like there's like no electricity. That would suck, man. It'd be freezing cold. Like it'd be cold here in Florida without the heater. Not today, because today feels like summer. But it's like bipolar. It'll be cold some days and it's hot some other days. So, like, it was cold the other day where it's like sweater and jacket, but today it was like, oh, hello, shorts and a tank top. Well, I just totally had like wet mind blank right there. But if I didn't have no electricity, like it was freaking hurricane season, but just snow. I'd probably like get little candles. I've actually done this. Got little candles. I had little, if I had them, I had mini marshmallows because you know it's winter. You know you're bound to have marshmallows for your hot chocolate, and then and roast them over like the little candle. Oh, it's so fun. I would do that. I don't know. I play a bunch of like board games and stuff like Life, Clue, Kadu, because you know that game is so shit. I'd probably do one of them like 1,000-piece puzzles. But, you know, that's probably what I would do. And then I'd probably like die of boredom after an hour, but you know. The next question is your favorite winter lounge outfit. I'd have to say it's this right here. Like, it's not a nightgown or clothes, obviously. It's just a robe with polar bears on it. Like, who doesn't love polar bears, man? I'll put it like, I'll be wearing like a nightgown or anything or regular clothes. Like, I'll come home from school and put this on. Like, I just love wearing this around the house. It's amazing. I actually have, I like this too. This is just the shirt. But I have pants that go with this. The little snoopy thing. It's like the softest thing ever. I love wearing the pants. And they're like way too big for me. So it's just like they're super comfortable. It's just, oh, you know how pajama pants are, man. Whew. Amazing. Okay, the next question is, what is your least favorite thing about the snow? The fact that it doesn't snow in Florida. Like, that irritates me so much. I used to write letters to Santa, and I didn't quit believing in them for the longest time. Like, I was like 11 or 12, honestly, when I stopped believing in Santa Claus. So, for like every year until I was like 10 or 11, because I believed in Santa Claus for the longest time. Um, so I would write my letters, Like I lead with his hot chocolate and cookies and milk and carrots and whatnot because I love a crap load of things. In my letter, I would ask him for to make it snow in Florida, like, every year. It never happened. But that's probably, like, my least favorite thing, because I've never been in snow, so, yeah. Okay, the next thing is, what is your favorite winter memory? Um, that's a hard one. So my favorite memory would probably be, I have a bunch, but this is just one. So, I crawled on my bed or something. I got on the bed and fell asleep on the couch. Or just fell asleep there. I'm not sure what happened exactly. But I just know I was sleeping, and Christmas Eve I was sleeping on the couch. Um, and I remember waking up, and I guess it was my dad I seen. But I just seen this this big figure. And I'm just like, oh my god, it's Santa Claus. What? I just, like, flipped out so bad. Like, I didn't get up and do anything. I was just like, oh my god, Santa's here. If he knows I'm awake, he's going to leave and not give me my presents. So, like, I fell asleep. And then, a few minutes later, like, I fell asleep, but then I woke up. I'm just going to guess that it was, like, 3 or 4 in the morning. But, I mean, I was 5, so it could have just been midnight. I don't know. But I woke up, and there was this rocking chair in the living room. I still have it. It's too big, too little for me now, but this little rocking chair, and I was just like, oh my god. I think my mom might have been on the couch with me, because I remember waking her up or something, maybe, something on that, like that, but I just remember I saw Santa, and I got a rocking chair. Woo! Like, and then the other one would have to be, a couple years ago, my best friend, she lived at a time a few minutes away from where I was at. And I actually got to go to her house on Christmas, and we exchanged presents there, instead of like how I do now. I have to mail her a present. So, I thought that was pretty cool. I actually getting to see my best friend on Christmas, and I was able to see her reaction, like her gifts, and yeah. And actually getting mine on time, because I got mine like a week after Christmas last year. But, yeah. Next question isn't even a question. It's just like, show us your fuzzy socks. Oh, we know you have some. Oh, don't let you get started about my socks. I have amazing socks, and I'm gonna go get them now. But my socks, man, like that's my obsession. Give me socks for Christmas, and I'll be happy. Okay, so I'm like really sad. I cannot find my fuzzy socks. I have this pair. They're like red, green, and white striped, and they're like actual fuzzy things are like sticking off. It's just so fuzzy, like, ugh. And then I have these knee-high socks. They have Rudolph, Clarice on the foot, and then you go up your leg, and then there's Bumble, then there's Santa Claus, and then there's Rudolph. All up to your knee, and I cannot find them. I was just wearing them the other day. But I did find these. They're kind of cool. They're fuzzy right here, but they're knee-high like snowflake socks. I love knee-high socks, but I look horrible in them. Like, Rudolph is obese when you put him on my calf. Okay, the next question is, what's your favorite winter mug? Now, I actually have two. This one is really old. I've had it, like, since I can remember. It's the Grinch. Oh, I love this movie. My other mug is right here, too, that I like. I actually just got this last year. It's a Weirdo Snowman. I love this cup a lot. Next question is, what is your favorite winter dish / meal? Can candy canes be a meal? Okay, I'm gonna go with this. Like, I really don't like cinnamon that much, but on Christmas morning, like when we wake up and we don't like go like open the presents, we wait for everyone to get up, and then my mom makes cinnamon rolls, and we eat those before we open presents and everything. Like, we do it every year. So I have to say cinnamon rolls, because that's the only thing I can really like with winter. Like, we eat them other times of the year too, but, you know, it's kind of special because it's something we do, like, every year. So, cinnamon buns and candy canes, man. Okay, the last question is, what is a must-have, your must-have Christmas outfit? Now, you know, I'm not, like, in style, but, you know, ugly Christmas sweaters. I have 2 Christmas sweaters. They are just beautiful. This is the one that I like super fat in. I don't know what you can see, but there's like a stocking here. All that, yeah. And the other one, oh, this one is just, you know, it's amazing. Look at this. It's a cow sweatshirt. Like, there's little cows on the sleeve. Right here. And there's a cow on the back.